I don't know what Efia Odo has done to what's his name, Kwesi Arthur, but the conversation and the way his position and demeanor is going, he's saying he hasn't spoken to her in so many years, and it's to him it's a disrespect that to the woman he is with, that he's been asked about Efia Odo and all that. And I'm saying this position that you've taken there, I mean, we've seen that you guys were friends some time ago, so unless it really didn't end well or the friendship is really not friending, then the conversation can start that, oh, I'm not like that with her. But if they are friends and he has assumed that position, then it really is somewhere. Welcome to the show. My name is Tilia Nipa. Yes, and we are about to have an interesting conversation. Some things have been trending, and I think first of all, Stonebwoy has received Irama. He has won another award to his credit. Stonebwoy, that award there, I don't know if it was created for Stonebwoy, but he's been winning back to back to back to back to back. And I also know some of our big artists here too in the other fraternity, in the dance of fraternity too, have also been bagging that award in capacity. So big shout out to Stonebwoy and to the BIM natives. Now, Black Sherif has grabbed 1 billion streams on 4 platforms for his album The Villain I Never Was, and I think this is a big deal. This is a really big deal. I don't know of any Ghanaian artist that has that record yet, but I know that Black Sherif's Villain I Never Was made some very very good got some very very good streams, so this was not surprising at all. And I normally when I see numbers like this, and people like me, when we see numbers like this, in as much as we appreciate the opportunities and the doors that it opens that comes with this kind of thing, I also hope it goes with money, because it's all about the money for the artist. It's all about the money. Therefore, make money such that even if he doesn't drop any album again, this guy for chop for the rest of his life, making picking scam chop. That be the essence of all of it. Don't we? Also, one thing I've seen that I'm very happy about has been the fact that the doctor that came to write that tweet that Kwame Yuchi's health, he's not looking good. Apparently, she has dropped a press release to apologize, and she said that she has been suspended for 3 months, and I'm very excited about that. This is a way we can sanitize our health system so that our creatives and celebrities can feel confident in the system and then entrust their health and their life in the system, knowing that their privacies will be protected along the line. So I'm very excited, and I hope that they will constantly, not because this became a popular thing or became a topic of discussion, but because it's something they are checking to fix. Now that you are home, I see that you want to, you like cloud, so why not teach us about educate us on health, educate us on health, and then maybe who knows, maybe you might find your calling really really there as well. Asantwa has given birth. I think she went to give birth in the US, and I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but she posted a video of her, being pushed to, I think, the labor ward or wherever she was going, but she was in the hospital and the doctors were white, which to me was a good idea. Not to say I don't trust the health system here in Ghana, but for whatever reason that our politicians keep going outside for healthcare, that is the same reason I appreciate going outside for healthcare too. The same reason, the same. And the same reason. And if you can't too, that same reason should be why you should also go there to go and take care of yourself. But speaking of races and bad things that is happening, it looks like today's show will be problematic. Nollywood actor Amachi Moago, he has kicked the buckets. I did a video recently that says that he was trying to get a kidney transplant in India, but he has kicked the bucket, and I'm not really happy with the way things are going. Oh, Charlie, we had KK Kabobo. In fact, we had Mr. Ibu and then KK Kabobo and then George Tako and this one. Charlie, I know everybody would die, but I don't like the way they fall sick and then they fall sick and then Charlie, it doesn't make their end time. Okay, well, George Tako, there was nothing like that around him. He's so in the near Fipa, when it happened, they spoke to the one of the close people around him, and he didn't seem so devastated, and there was no story around him about his health that much. So I just wish the family condolences, and stay safe out there if you feel your body is not responding right, please go to the hospital and get it checked out. Don't think that, oh, it will pass away. Sometimes it is a symptom of a very big problem that if you do not go to the hospital, you might never discover. So let's start and start taking care of ourselves. Speaking about Kwesi Arthur, Kwesi Arthur says he's married. He's been married for some couple of months, and I think that is why he was in Ghana. He was probably enjoying his life and his peace of mind, and I like the position he has taken about the privacy of his relationship, and I hope he maintains it that way. People cannot destroy what they don't know. So please, I even wish he didn't even come out to come and say that he was married. Like, we should have just kept assuming whilst he lived his best life, and I really hope that he's happy, because Charlie, if you don't know, you don't know. But Kwesi Arthur has gone through some really hurtful things from the transition of his record label to where he is now. He has seen some real bad times, and I like the fact that he's still pushing, he's not giving up, and this is not the tape 2. It's out. Let's just support the artist, and let's leave him to deal with themselves, because Charlie, in as much as they might be your favorite artists and all, they are human beings first. Their mental health, their privacy and everything is important to them. Let's encourage that, so that the artists can also, continue to be in a good space of mind and heart, and keep giving you the songs that you love and cherish from them so much. Now, speaking of mental health, yesterday we woke up to in fact, we didn't wake up. Yesterday night, we were in the system alive, yet to go to bed, and then there was a viral video trending that Ghanaian comedian, which is, what's his name, Funny Face, has been involved, or there's an accident that had occurred at Kaswa, and it was a very gruesome accident where 5 passengers, here it's a grandmother and 2 children, and then 2 riders. I don't know if it's a grandmother or a mother, but that is it. 2 children, and then 2 riders were knocked down by Funny Face. And the way the videos I saw, you could see a Funny Face, and apparently, according to reports that have come out, they are yet to be confirmed, Funny Face was drunk and he was driving, and that is a very horrible thing. Now, yes, of course, first of all, I just want to send my love and speedy recovery and the protection of the Lord to the family and everybody that was involved in the accident. But I have also seen a certain narrative that is being pushed, and I don't want us to focus on that. Now, listen, yes, I understand we are talking about it because it is Funny Face, and Funny Face is a popular figure, but we shouldn't make it look like he's the most important person in this conversation. Now, he is not. The most important people are the children, the riders, the woman that was hit, because in as much as we think that Funny Face is important and he's a star, he is not as important as the woman is, and the children are in their homes as well. So let us treat this thing with priority. And to me, I have also seen that position where they are pushing, and hey, Vanessa, if you marry a bad woman, at what point will we let people be responsible for their action? As really, what point? Because it looks like when it comes to celebrities here in Ghana, see no wrong, do no wrong. Why? This man got himself drunk and sat behind the wheels. Are we saying it is the baby mama Vanessa that put the alcohol in his mouth and put him in the car? I don't want to go harsh, because I also understand that Charlie and Towada, that is also true. Life can get you to a place where, like, Charlie, certain things that you won't do on a normal day, you will do. So that's why I'm not going to really hit on Funny Face, and I'm not going to do that. But I don't like the way the narration is tilted, making him, exonerating him, making him look like it is not his fault or he has no role to play. Let us not do that. Let us not really do that at all. He has a role to play, and the earlier we tell truth to his face, make him know that, Charlie, whichever demons you are battling with, if you don't stand up for yourself and say that way, I will really man up and do it, you always find an excuse and find a reason why you put yourself into trouble. Also, I do not want to discount the fact that man is going through things. And Charlie, sometimes when you get to a certain place, as he's been saying. But I also want us, and I've seen this thing, where does he go from here? Where else does he go from here? You get drunk, you sit in a car, you hit people. Where do you go from here? You go to jail. Why are we fronting? We're making it look like, Charlie, where do you go from there? I really hope that after the police thing, it won't be that he was drunk, and there will be a genuine reason why that thing happened. If in that, the people's life will change forever. Yes, they didn't die, which I am very nobody died, which yet that as I speak, nobody has been reported dead, which I'm very happy because that would have changed Funny Face forever. And that would have been a big problem, a much bigger problem than what we are talking about now. Also, then there's also going to be, now that the children have survived and whoever was involved in the accident has survived, what is going to happen to them? Because once you are involved in a traumatic experience, your life is never the same. In fact, if they come out the same as they were, that is one, but mentally and emotionally they are never going to be the same. And that is why I don't want us to make Funny Face the most important person in this conversation, because at this point his life is not worth more than these people that he has hit. So let us be circumspect in this conversation. Like young to your boss and a young casa. Don't push the blame on the baby mama. Don't push the blame on anybody. Let us also be kind in the way we treat the Funny Face issue too. Because in as much as he's a star, he was drunk and it's all of that. We have all seen Funny Face's demons play in real life, and people are going through stuff like that. All the same, I don't want us to make us use that as an excuse to make him look like what he did. He has no role to play in it. No, he does. He really does. And those speaking that, where does he go from here? Where does he go from here? Saying, when you hit somebody, in fact, when you are caught drunk driving, where do you go from there? You go to jail. And my happen when you want count these things, it might not be happening. So where does he go from here now? More saying more come and share with your phone. Where does he go? It's not jail that he will go. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but like this shit it pissed me off. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I'm using that kind of I anytime I really don't get emotional about entertainment stuff, but when there are lives involved, I don't want us to make it look like the most important person is the celebrity. It's not. When you go into the woman's house or the rider's house, I don't think Funny Face is the most important people in their home, in that house. It is the people that were hit. So let us treat it like human lives really matter. But all the same, sorry to whoever is involved, and I hope Funny Face get the help he needs, because Charlie, my goodness. And Charlie, when you're praying, pray for riders on the road, not the motor riders, but everybody that uses the road, because Ghana, the road and everything, Charlie, your safety is not our number one priority as a leadership. Because for a celebrity to be able to be confident to drink and still feel they can drive, it means that our system is broken enough that he thought he could get away safely with just drinking and driving, and that's a big hit on our side. So these are the big stories that have been trending. Do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. And Bongo Ideas has spoken. Bongo Idea, I've seen a short video where he said that he said he was, gunpoint, that kind of thing. And then he's also saying that the people that said he shouldn't talk about the first lady out. I mean, that's what he's saying. Also, according to him, he did that because he feels like the leadership, they are so disconnected that it's like they don't see the real problems of the average people. So he was hitting hard, and I'm saying there's a way, Jimmy, you this boy, we've been pussyfooting you when you are fooling. So if you really have a problem with the presidency or the leadership of our country being disconnected, it's the woman's inability or her not having a child, one of the problems in Ghana. That is what you are going to tell the president on the wife's birthday. Is that the problem or the reality on the ground that is affecting you so much as a Ghanaian, that are you a fool? Like, you are a Ghanaian, that something is affecting you, and you want the leadership to know that they are too disconnected from the ground, and you think the woman's not having, or the president's wife not having a child, it's one of the biggest problem of the Ghanaian youth, that the president is not aware of so much. So that's what you are an idiot. So this is still with the Talkative. Do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and if there's anything you have to do it now.